Mama had connected with some other parents who were also in LA. You feel me? They
Kids going
lived
there and seeing
in
them.
Baldwin Hills, they lived in Ladera, but they all go to Crespi and we all play football. So we all got the same schedule. So these parents, hey, your son needs a ride? Cool. Just drop him off at my house in the morning or whatever time they got to be at practice and this and that, and we'll drive them. And then you just got to pick them up.
Did you graduate from Crespi?
I graduated from Crespi.
You played ball all those
All
years?
4 years. Ran track for 2 of them years.
So you was running track too?
Yep. I did the hurdles. Ran the 300 hurdles, did the shot put.
You was shot putting too?
Hell yeah. Sick. Cold at it.
I mean, damn, this boy sound like he was all American. He shot putting, he running, he playing football.
Yeah.
Was you playing junior varsity or varsity?
So freshman year, I did freshman.
Okay.
I played freshman and got pulled up to varsity when they went to playoffs. Sophomore year, I played JV and suited up for varsity games every Friday because our JV games is Thursday, varsity games Friday. I'm suiting up for every game and then playing if we up.
Now you're in the
By
11th
my
grade.
by my junior year, I'm in full rotation. I'm starting doing all the things. Playing multiple.
You still playing DN?
DN, by this time, I done got a little muscular, so I'm playing the D tackle. I'm playing the whole line. So I'm learning
What?
all the positions. I'm running the line.
Oh, is that right?
I was running the D line. I love that.
I'm like, God damn, but you had to be tough. Who y'all was playing against?
So with Crespi, Division I schools, so we played the Birminghams, we played the Alamainies, we played, you asking me to go back years.
You the one got a 3.8 now.
That was in 8th grade, not when I graduated from Crespi. I graduated from Crespi probably with like a 2.7, maybe, like, respectfully.
Well, so why did your grades drop?
Mom's got sick.
Okay.
Geraldine got sick and ultimately ended up passing away.
Is that right?
April 11, 2012.
What grade was you in?
It was my senior year.
Your senior year.
So by this time, I had already kind of like got into the arts. I got into the arts by way of Amazing Grace Conservatory, which is a performing arts school out here at 15. Once I got in there, I'm like, Mama, respectfully, I don't really want to do this like football thing no more. Like, I want to stop. I want to really focus and lock in on the music and art and all that stuff. She's like, well, you started it, so finish it out. Just finish out these last
So what made you get into music? Not listening to Tupac, I hope.
Absolutely. Tupac is the inspiration.
Well, me and Tupac was both inspirational.
But me getting into music,
He just looked crazy.
I don't think
Not crazy, but he was acting bad.
he was just active and he was just loud with it.
He was active.
But yeah,
Active in what kind of way?
he respected black people. He respected black
Man,
culture.
he was still acting up.
But how is it acting up if it's on some like, hey, I love you as a person, but I love me as a person more.
Man,
So
I don't even want to say because they was getting in trouble with each other and going against each other. He was that whatever it was, you know. He wasn't. They look at Tupac. They weren't looking at. Hey, come nice Tupac.
They wanted that
Come
performance.
on, man.
But he was Thug Life, and that was the difference. They didn't respect Thug Life. So when
So he had two. He was living a double life.
not even living a double life. These is just seasons.
What
within
make
his
a
life.
person say thug life?
Somebody feeling like they got to be a thug for life.
That's all I'm saying. Let's go on with you.
So
Now you got into music.
yeah, I got into music after years later. I didn't get into music until after the army, which was I was probably like.
Wait a
22.
minute. Wait
Yeah,
a
see,
minute.
We went
First
from
you
high
got-
school to now when I got into music.
No, first let me control this shit because letting you control it, we'll be going from Disneyland to Knoxbury
We sure
Farm.
will. We sure will.
Well, we go. My God.
Yeah.
So this is Alex.
Yeah.
Y'all. Alex,
Yes, sir.
you got into arts. Mm-hmm. Why?
I got into the arts because my big sister Latrice, she was studying theater at LMU when I was growing up.
So she was over there at Lyle Marymount.
Yeah, so she did her thing and she was doing her thing.
So did you want to be an actor? So that's the art you got into. I want to act.
I got into musical theater, which was acting, singing, and dancing.
So what part did you do?
Everything.
Sing?
And act and dance. Yep.
So which one you doing now?
Right now, my main focus is the music.
Okay.
I'm still out.
we gonna stay. Let's get back over here. Let's get back.
Yeah.
So now you're getting ready to get out of Crespi. Mm-hmm. You're in the arts now. You're in damn football.
Mm-hmm. But I'm still playing. I'm still doing numbers, and I'm still, you feel me?
Still balling.
But
still
mama
balling.
is
Now it's
sick.
time to go to college.
Yeah.
Did you go to college or did you go to the Army?
I did college for a little bit, and then
What college was that?
my very first school that I started at was College of the Canyons,
College? What city is that?
Santa Clarita,
Out that way? No.
by Six Flags.
Okay.
And because they were a junior college who was eyeing me, my grades wasn't the best coming out of Crespi. You know, definitely let them fall. So
Why did you let them fall?
my mom got sick with sarcoidosis, and I don't want to use that as an excuse, but I didn't care about life after that or during that time.
And how old were you then?
17.
So 17. Put that on record. At 17, he stopped caring about life. Right?
Yeah.
You said it. So his grades started dropping, went from 3.8 to 2.7. Left high school, went over to junior college.
Yep. They told me that I couldn't get financial aid at the time.
Why not?
Because at the time I was still 17 and my mom's had recently just passed. So I literally called myself graduating high school, going straight into summer ball practice to play football at College of the Canyons to now do the whole football thing. Once they told me I couldn't do that, I'm like, okay, bet.
I'm just wondering why in the hell you couldn't get no
Because
financial
I was still under her care. Like I was still a minor, and I didn't have nobody to be like, oh, I'm gonna take ownership or however, you know.
Right. So how long did you stay over at the JC?
I stayed at College of the Canyons probably a couple weeks. Left there
Wait the hell a minute, man.
because I couldn't get financial aid, so I would be doing practice and doing all of these things, but I can't go to class. So it's no point for me.
So now
to be there.
you gotta leave the school
Leave the school
and go where?
Come back to LA. Come back to Big Brother house, and I joined.
That's the name of the place?
No. I literally go back to my big brother's house.
Okay.
And I go to the Art Institute in Santa Monica. That was my next school that I tried.
And what happened?
Car breakdown. So I was driving a 97 Toyota Avalon, my very first car, called the Moscato. And
The car break down.
radiator broke down, so I wasn't able to get there. And those classes started at 7:30 in the morning. Buses don't.
So you couldn't get to school.
Left there, stopped there, then kind of like at this point, this is towards the end of 2012. I'm like, okay, cool.
Well, you wasn't in school. What you was doing?
That's what I was jumping schools. I wasn't. I was
You
in
was
school,
trying to get
but
in.
I was trying to like get consistent in school. So if a teacher or this wasn't happening, it's like I'm gonna just leave. I'm not even gonna like deal with it or try to work through it. I'm gonna just leave. So by 2013? By 2013 was like my first start.
So you was trying, and none of that, all that failed.
Yeah.
So what was you hell doing during the day? What was your activity through the day? You ain't in school. You just that's all blank. Mm-hmm. What the hell were you doing?
During that time, I don't
give
know.
a damn. It's just walking up and down the street. What
But
were you doing?
honestly, that time, it's a blur for me. It's grief.
Did you have any friends you was hanging
I
with?
had friends. I think.
What kind of
Nah,
friends did
but
you?
no,
You didn't have no friends.
2012 at that time it was very isolated, so I wasn't
What
around.
What was isolated?
I isolated myself. That was like my
Okay,
first
you
start.
was isolated.
Like I didn't want to be around people in a way because I was still
Where in the hell you get that from?
because I'm grieving the loss of the most important person.
Okay.
And
Tell me something, bro.
So because I'm still going through
I gotta
grief,
dissect this shit with you now because you just messing my mind up.
So because
and
I'm going
one
through
thing
grief,
I don't like is my mind being messed up.
well, let me help you clear your mind.
No, you can't do that. You can just let me talk to you.
Okay.
So you going through these years, you're going through a little bit of depression.
Yeah.
Because moms is passed, you trying to go to school, that ain't working. Mm-hmm. You ain't got no friends. Mm-hmm. You just
Outside.
wondering. Now here come 2013.
2013, between 2013 and 2015 was the moment when I started like, okay, we got to lock in. So that's when
Well, what in the hell happened between them 2 years?
I wanted to be better. Like I wanted to
be
I
better.
had
but-
this thing of like, I have to get this college degree because I told my mama that I would get a college degree.
Yeah, but 2012, you're depressed, woo, 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 woo. 2013, these are years, y'all. I'm trying to 365. What are you doing? 365. You ain't got right now, man. It sound like you was just a loner, lost.
I definitely was.
You know what I'm saying? You say you had sex when you was 15. What happened to that girl?
Kept fucking her till high school, and then when my mom died, I stopped fucking with all bitches. I stopped like having sex.
Wait a
with
minute,
them.
I done told you about that cousin, boy. Wait a minute.
I stopped having sex for a period of time.
Wait, man, look here.
That's what it
Man,
was.
look here. Look here. You stopped screwing at 15.
Not at 15. I stopped screwing at 17. I went 17 to 19 and just not having sex
No, man, what young boy gonna stop
with
doing
the
thing?
young boy
Hold
who lost
on.
his mama. That's
Man,
yeah.
that's gonna make me go look for one. I done lost my mama. I need a woman in my life.
Man, I
You
didn't
know,
trust them. I
you
trust-
didn't?
No.
Now, you know-
I've had cars broken into, like
Man, I
windows
wouldn't
shattered.
give a damn if they broke in
I
the
done
house.
had stalkers pop up and stay at my house for hours on end.
Who?
Like, like you ain't never had a woman come to your house
She
and
was
knock.
stalking you?
She stayed at your house, outside of your house, because you didn't let her in
How
for
old were you?
This was
Is this between that 7 and 19? 17 and 19?
17 and 19.
You say you went without.
No, this is when I was much older. This is 20.
Well, we ain't
this
got
like
there
20.
yet. I done told your ass quit jumping on me, man. We talking about 17 and 19.
man. So
You
look,
gave
17,
up.
17 and
Let me-
19.
let me
I gave
talk.
up. I stopped having sex.
17 to 19.
Yeah,
Nigga, I was at the prime of my sexual appetite.
you're right.
At 17, if I didn't have a woman, I was thinking about one.
So now watch this. Can I give you some game up? Let me
You
tell you what
gonna
I was
give me-
doing.
he
Let me
finna
tell you
give
what
me
I was.
some game.
Let me tell you what I was doing then.
He finna give me
Let me
some
tell you
game.
what can I tell-
Let me finish. He finna give me some game. And when I was from 17 to 19, I was in college. I was at the peak of whatever. I was playing football. I was dating girls, driving cars, having friends, and living the American dream. You at 17 and 19, you can put women aside.
Yeah.
And now you finna kick game to me?
Yeah, for sure.
Wait the hell a minute. You ain't finna kick no game to me.
Because the difference.
I'm gonna let you talk. But right now, this boat is leaking. I'm telling you, we gonna plug it up so we can get across this river. Cause I ain't going in the ocean with him. Cause he lied to pour all the gas
I know how
out
to swim.
there.
Nigga. You know how to swim, right? I thought we was going deep.
We is, but we ain't got
we
there
going
yet.
deep. We around there.
Because right now, we just dealing from 17 to 19.
So 17 and
17, 19, you went on hiatus.
I went on hiatus.
Going through depression and all of that, and he ready to kick Brown some game.
Type shit.